During the spring of 2019, a legend was reborn. Covering over 1,000 miles in its return to glory, Union Pacific number 4014, a 4884-1 class locomotive, put on a show for the masses. Of course, we are talking about the one and only Big Boy. The 4014 would be headlining a doubleheader with Union Pacific's other steamer, FEF-3 class number 844, as they ran between Cheyenne, Wyoming and Ogden, Utah. They would be running on the 150th anniversary train for the completion of the Transcontinental Railroad. This was known as the Race to Ogden. With an overall length of over 132 feet and a total weight of over 1.25 million pounds, Big Boy needs little to no introduction. These locomotives were famous from the moment they rolled out of the Elko shops in 1941 until they made their last revenue trips in 1959. A total of 8 Big Boys were saved from scrap, with 4014 becoming the only operational Big Boy in 2019. The 4014 was part of the original order of Big Boys, produced in 1941 by the Elko Locomotive Works for Union Pacific. There were 20 Big Boys built in this batch, with an additional 5 delivered in 1944, bringing the total to 25. The Big Boy was restored over a 5-year period from 2014 to 2019. The culmination of these efforts were finally realized on May 2, 2019, when the 4014 steamed out of Cheyenne under its own power for the first time in 60 years. We were on hand for the final leg of the return to Cheyenne on May 19th, watching the Big Boy steam its last 50 or so miles from Laramie to the Union Pacific steam shops. They would be doing this in a doubleheader with Union Pacific 484 number 844, the only steam engine to never be retired by its original owner and remain in service. Our first stop would be the small town of Tie Siding. Here, the UP 4014 clears the Hermosa crossovers. Thanks to a stop at the summit of Sherman Hill, we were easily able to get around the train and get to Granite, Wyoming. Here, the 4014 and 844 put on a show as we are steamed out by the pair. Our final stop was the classic BN Bridge shot in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Here the shutters flied as a large group got shots under the now BNSF-owned bridge. The pair went right to the Union Pacific steam shops where they would be put away and the steam crew would get some much-earned rest.